sea set with Fireman Sam. In this set there are 3 amazing Fireman Sam vehicles. We have Titan, Neptune, Wallaby 1, and also there are 3 figures. We've got 2 Fireman Sams and Tom Thomas. Also included is the lifeboat house. So let's take a look at the side of the box. And here we have the world of Fireman Sam, with all these different vehicles, buildings and figures that can be collected. And let's take a look at the back. Well, it all looks awesome, guys, so let's take it out of the box. Okay, let's turn it around and open it from this side. Oh wow. Oh, I can see Wallaby 1. And I can see Neptune. There's a boathouse. And I think that's Titan just up there. Oh, amazing. So, what have we got here? We've got the ocean with some rocks and a place to put the lifeboat centre. So that's cool. So all of the toys are well and truly secured in the box, and I can just see through the window of the lifeboat house, and it looks like the figures are inside there. Okay, we need to get these toys out. And it's got 2 super soaking hoses, one at either end, and they twist. And also you can see inside for the steering wheel and all of the controls. It's got the emergency lights on the top, the Fireman Sam little logo there, and also it's got a life ring, and it's on wheels. And lastly, we have the lifeboat house. So let's take a look inside. There's a door there. There's another door here. Oh look, and there's some flames. That's amazing. I like that. And we'll turn it around. So we've got the alarm bell. We've got walkie-talkies there. We've got instruction manuals. Another walkie-talkie, and we've got some binoculars there, and over here is the control centre. So there's a little desk there with a computer and the radio control and maps and pictures of Neptune there. And this is where all the emergency wear is kept, including the life jackets and the safety helmets there. And there's even a first aid kit right at the back, a fire extinguisher and a bucket. And here are our figures. Tom Thomas, we can move his arms and his head and his legs. Yeah, ready for action. And here we have our emergency crew. We have Fireman Sam, Tom Thomas and Ben Hopper. And this is Tom Thomas. His arms and his legs move. So that's very cool. And also his head moves. So that's Tom Thomas. And next up we have Ben Hopper with his yellow eyebrows and brown eyes. And he's wearing his life jacket. He's ready for action. And of course our set would not be complete without our hero next door, Fireman Sam. And here he is, all ready with his life jacket, his helmet and his protective wear. Meanwhile, Penny is manning the emergency phone when it rings. Oh no, somebody's in trouble, she thinks, and answers it immediately. Oh my goodness, it's naughty Norman.
Hello.
And he's got himself in trouble at sea. So she sounds the emergency alarm and alerts the fire crew. And immediately the emergency crew spring into action. Ben Hopper in Neptune, Tom Thomas in Wallaby 1, and Fireman Sam on Titan. And here he is, all the way out at sea. Oh no, what are you doing? Ben Hopper arrives very speedily and throws Norman a life ring and manages to haul him up onto the boat as quick as anything. Oh, Norman, I don't know what you were doing, says Ben, but let's get you back to ocean rescue to safety. Hello, boys and girls. You've joined us at Dilys Price's lovely shop today. She's with Mike Flood and her son Norman. Now, naughty Norman hasn't been very naughty recently. In fact, he's been very good. Dilys wanted Norman to have a pet so that he can learn how to look after it and care for it. Now, Norman, you must take good care of your new pet and look after it very well. Keep it safe and sound, feed it and give it plenty of water. Oh, ma'am, you worry so much. I'm going to look after her. I'm going to call her Polly. And with that, Polly flew out of the window. Oh, Norman Price, said Dilys. It's gone out of the window! Meanwhile, Elvis Cridlington was at Ocean Rescue. He was cooking up some lovely hot chilli for all of the firefighters and emergency crew that were there. And look who's come to see what's going on. It's Polly the parrot. Elvis hadn't noticed that Polly was in the kitchen. She swooped down and was trying to taste the chilli, but she knocked it off the stove and it burst into flames. And in a jiffy, Fireman Sam arrives with his super duper fire extinguisher that's especially for electrical fires. And there is foam everywhere. That's doing the trick, Fireman Sam. Well done, Fireman Sam. You saved the day again. So Elvis needs to have a good clean up and start his chilli again. And here's Tom Thomas. He's going to help his friend. And Fireman Sam needs to get Polly the parrot back to Dilys Price and naughty Norman. Meanwhile, back at the corner shop, Dilys Price is getting into a real flap. Norman, I told you to look after that parrot. Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Norman and Dilys are so pleased to see Polly. But Fireman Sam says that safety first, Norman. You have to make sure if you have a pet that you can look after it properly. Now, parrots need to be kept in cages and you must lock the cage so that it doesn't escape. Okay, Fireman Sam, says Norman, I'll do that. And with that, they all went off and had a nice cup of tea. Take care then, boys and girls. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and come back for a whole lot more here on the MGTRACEY Club. Bye for now.
Good night.
But who should walk in? Fireman Sam with Polly. Hello boys and girls, you've joined us on a bright sunny day. Mike Flood is doing a spot of painting. The Pontypandy lighthouse is looking a little shabby after the recent storm, So Mike Flood thought that he would give the old thing a bit of a lick of paint. He was happily working away when he noticed something out of the corner of his eye. He didn't have his glasses with him, so he decided to use the lighthouse telescope. It's Squidward tentacles on board a pirate ship.
There's something you don't see every day.
Blow the man down!
And he's throwing off some suspicious looking barrels off the side of the ship.
There she blows.
Oh no, this looks like trouble, thought Mike Flood, and sounds the emergency alarm. Fireman Sam and Elvis Cridlington have also seen what's been going on in their telescope at Ocean Rescue. They know what to do. Immediately, Elvis starts to lower Neptune into the water. And immediately they were off on their way in Neptune. We can't have pirates dumping barrels of strange-looking liquid into our lovely waters around Pontypandy. Let's go! Fireman Sam and Elvis pulled up alongside the barrels and managed to haul them onto Neptune. Phew, that's a relief, says Fireman Sam. But the liquid from the barrels, it does smell a bit funny. And with that, the barrels burst into flames. Great fires of London, said Fireman Sam. Oh no, said Mike Flood. I've got to get help to Fireman Sam and Elvis. Pretty pronto. Help! The flames are getting out of control. Elvis is trying to use the fire extinguisher. Here comes Tom Thomas now with his super duper super soaking hose. Tom Thomas's super soaking hose worked extremely well. So they invited him back to Ocean Rescue for a nice cup of tea and one of Dilys Price's special iced donuts. Wow, these look yummy, says Station Officer Steele. And Fireman Sam offers Tom Thomas the best one, the chocolate one. Take care then, boys and girls, and don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come back for a whole lot more here on the MGTRACEY Club. Bye for now.
Goodbye. Hello.
Hi there guys, this is Tracey here and welcome back to the MGTRACEY Club. So today I wanted to share with you some Fireman Sam toys, and I have a mini rescue playset and also a pack of 3 Fireman Sam emergency vehicles. So in here I've got Venus, Neptune and Jupiter. And in this playset by Dicky Toys it comes with the Animal Rescue Centre. Also it comes with the 4x4 animal rescue vehicle, and also we've got a cute little sheep there. It looks like it has a ramp, a turntable and also a little lift up barrier there. So let's whiz the box round. So this particular play set is one of 3. So we have the animal clinic here. You can also collect the fire station and the Ocean Rescue Centre, and they all click into together and you can mix and match them. So that's very cool. Let's take the toy out of the box and take a closer look. It's the school holidays and naughty Norman has been bored for the last week. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Now then, Norman, says Dilys Price. Farmer Giles and his wife, Mrs. Giles, have offered for you to go to their farm. You can help feed the pigs, chickens, and they've even got sheep. I love animals, says Norman. Can I go today? Well, Farmer Giles did say that you could go at any time. But I don't know how to get you there. I've got a big stock delivery today that I need to sort out, so I can't leave the shop. And with that, Tom Thomas comes in to buy a pint of milk. What seems to be the problem, Dilys, says Tom. Well, Norman wants to go to Farmer Giles's farm, but I can't get him there. Well, that's no problem, Dilys. I can take him in Wallaby One. I need to take Wallaby One out for a spin, and it'll be my pleasure to drop him off at the farm. That's awesome, says Norman. And in no time at all, they were flying high above Pontypandy. Tom Thomas landed Wallaby One next to Farmer Giles's barn in what seemed to be no time at all. Meanwhile, Mrs. Giles had been milking the cow Daisy, and Farmer Giles was feeding the pigs. They couldn't wait to get to the pig trough. It was such a hot day on Farmer Giles's farm, and Farmer Giles was worried about the animals getting enough water. But he shouldn't have been worrying about the animals. He should have been worrying about his barn. The sun's rays were so hot coming through the window of the barn, and oh my goodness me, it started a fire. The barn was soon alight because it was full of hay. It turned into a huge fire. Farmer Giles said to his wife, "We need to call for Fireman Sam. This is serious." Luckily, Tom Thomas saw what had happened and called for Fireman Sam immediately.
Come on, men, let's go. Great fires are erupting. We're on our way. Cupid in base.
Here comes Fireman Sam now, says Farmer Giles. Mrs. Giles managed to get the animals to safety, but she was a little bit worried about Daisy. In no time at all, Fireman Sam put the flames out. Well done, Fireman Sam. Farmer Giles said, "We need to get Daisy to the Animal Rescue Centre. I think she's breathed in too much smoke." Here comes the animal rescue vehicle now. Fireman Sam, Tom Thomas and even Naughty Norman helped load Daisy into the back of the trailer, and off she went to the Animal Rescue Centre. They soon arrived with Daisy. Daisy just needed plenty of rest and plenty of fresh air, and she was as right as rain in no time. So the animal rescue vehicle took Daisy back to Farmer and Mrs. Giles's farm. And Tom Thomas brought home Naughty Norman in Wallaby One. "Oh, Ma'am, I've had the best day ever." "Have you, Norman?" says Dilys Price. "I've been in Wallaby One with Tom Thomas. Farmer Giles's barn called to light and Fireman Sam put out the flames. Also, Daisy the cow wasn't very well, so I helped take her to the animal hospital." "After all that then, Norman, you must be hungry. Come on inside. I've got some Welsh cakes and some milk."
Building on fire. Unit 25 responding.
Fire, help! There's a report of smoke coming from a downtown warehouse. We have a 1059 at 23rd Crawford. Get a crew to the roof now. Watch for the choppers. Make sure I'm coming back off.
Ladder Company 4, fire on Main Street. Unit 3, run.
Call units code 4109 Avenue 53. Copy that. We're on the way. Call units code 4109 Avenue 53. Copy that. We're on the way. Call units code 4109 Avenue 53. Copy that. We're on the way.
911, what is your emergency?
Lead is eastbound from Ottawa. Go ahead.
Hey guys, this is Tracy here and welcome back to the MGTRACEY Club. So you've joined us here outside the Pontypandy fire station and we have Fireman Sam, Station Officer Still, Elvis, and we have Tom Thomas. Also we have Naughty Norman, and at the moment he's behaving himself, so that's always good news. But it's an exciting day. They've all gathered outside the fire station because they have some new arrivals, some new vehicles. They already have all of these vehicles, but they need some more. So they have Venus, Jupiter and Juno, and also the Mountain Rescue 4x4, Wallaby 1 and the ambulance. So we have a Gator Raider airboat, and also we have an heroic rescue Freightliner, and lastly we have a HW rescue vehicle that always saves the day. So these are all Matchbox vehicles, and I'm going to open them up and let's take a close look, shall we? And here we are. It says rescue on the top there. Great detail. They're all over. And next we have the Freightliner M2106. And this is a pretty impressive vehicle in red and silver. And lastly, my favourite, the airboat. And this is the Gator Raider. And this is great fun. You can see the propeller at the back, and you can just turn that from inside. You can see the seats and the fuel there. And it moves along the ground as well. So all these vehicles can be used for emergencies. And Fireman Sam is checking over the rescue vehicle. Looks okay to me, says Fireman Sam. Station Officer Still is looking at the Freightliner, and Station Officer Still is looking at the Freightliner. Looks in tip-top condition to me, guys. And Tom Thomas checks over the Gator Raider. This is a fine vehicle, says Tom. But oh no, Naughty Norman is checking out the Gator Raider. He hasn't got permission. And he's sped off so fast that the others can barely catch their breath. So Fireman Sam jumps on Juno to save the day. Fireman Sam catches up with Naughty Norman eventually and gives him a good telling off for taking something that's not his first of all, and also putting his life and other lives at risk. Norman is so sorry and he'll never do it again. So there you go then, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take care and come back for a whole lot more here on the MGTRACEY Club. Bye for now.
Goodbye.